Hello, hello, hello. Greetings and salutations, my magical friends. Thank you so much for choosing to watch my video. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate every view, every comment you guys leave for me, every subscribe. You guys have gotten me way farther with subscribers than I ever thought in a million years. So you guys are really amazing. So I'm going to try and get into this. I'm not sure which side to go for, so we're just going to go for this side. I hope everyone is well. Let's see. Alright, I've got upside down. I feel like I always have it upside down. Oh, there we have. We have Witch Casket for April 2025. I'm excited to dig into this guy. I have a witch box also that I'll be posting. I'm not sure which one I'm going to post first, so keep your eyes out for those. I should have another 9 of Earth, I believe, this month. And so, yeah, we're going to dig right in. We're going to make sure that there's no spoilers. So we have Witch Casket, established 2016. Peculiar Oddities, April 2025. So this is our theme for April 2025, Witch Casket. I'm going to move this on out of the way just so I don't possibly mess up and show you something that you shouldn't see yet, because you're going to be surprised just like me. So we have the Witch Casket, Peculiar Oddities, April 2025. Lovely little artwork here. Here's April's Witch Casket. This casket is Peculiar Oddities, and we created some useful yet strange and unusual items that we hope you'll love as much as we do. Please remember to read through this pamphlet so you can familiarize yourself with this month's items and any safety information. Thank you so much for always tagging social media, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for always making us feel so blessed to be doing what we do. Until the next time, be well, Deb and Ella. And then we get into our list of ingredients. So I'm going to hide that. I'm going to open it up so I can read it as I get it. So we have our art card, which is an adorable little terrarium with a mushroom and some lovely, lovely moss. Their lovely ball and claw feet, and a lovely amethyst crystal to cap it all off. So that's lovely. And then on the back, we always have our monthly manifestations. What are my goals this month? What practical steps can I take to reach these goals? What magical steps can I take to reach these goals? And then at the bottom, we have the seeds are planted, intentions are set. I command my desires be met. So our lovely little magical terrarium art print. It is a Witch Casket exclusive. This bewitching art print was created by our in-house designer, Faye, and we hope that you love it as much as we do. Use the reverse of this stunning art print to work on your monthly manifestations, and then frame it or add it to your grimoire or book of shadows. So there that is. And then, of course, we have a spell kit. Both Witch Box and Witch Casket always have an art print and a spell kit. Most often, they both have incense and a crystal, and that is kind of the format that is shared. So we have a new Beginnings Wind spell kit. And I'm going to try and not murder the label so I can tell what's in it when I come to actually do it. These little spell kits are really fun to do. So this is our New Beginnings Wind spell kit. All right. Here is that. And so we have little envelopes, number 1, number 2, number 3. And then we have our instructions. So the New Beginnings wind spell. Invoke the winds of change to welcome a fresh start. You will need angelica, number 1, peppermint, number 2, poppy seeds, number 3. You are to blend the angelica, peppermint, and poppy seeds clockwise with the intent to bring change. Then take these in your hand and carry them outside on a windy day. With the wind behind you, open your hand and blow the blend away into the wind, stating the following: I am ready for something new. Winds of change, I welcome you. Walk away without looking back. So that sounds like a super fun little spell to do. So I'm going to leave that there for you guys to see. I would open these up, but I am aware of poppy seeds and the mess that they will make should I open them. And you all know, if you've been here before, how much of a mess that I make. Because that is how I roll. And up next, we have the addition of Witch Casket Cat's Claw Bark. This magical herb can be used in spells and rituals for enhancing psychic powers and spiritual connections. Other uses include protection, defense, abundance, and good fortune. We have also a write-up. Is it the same thing? Most often it is. Incense blends. Yep. Pretty much the same write-up in the book. And so here is our, I'm going to try it, y'all. I'm going to try it. Here is our cat's claw bark for you guys to see. It's very mild in scent. And I did, of course, make a mess because, like I said, that is 100% how I roll. Let's see if I can get this to be straightened out again without wasting it everywhere. Aha, there it is. All right, so we have our cat's claw bark. And then we have, what else do we have in here? We have our parchment scroll that comes with every witch casket and also with every witch box. Peculiar things you can use in witchcraft. Tears. Catch your tears. We received a tear catcher prior. Wine corks, compasses, old newspapers, and rubber bands. So here's some ideas on how you can use these items in your particular brand of witchcraft. If any of those speak to you, there's a little write-up on each one of those and how they can be used. You know, really your sky's the limit. Your creativity and intuition are super useful in obviously building your own practice. And so there are a lot of things that maybe you might use in your practice that aren't a regular thing. I'd be interested to hear if you guys want to leave me any comments about maybe some really untraditional things that you might use in your craft. I would love to hear those things because I feel like most of these things we get in our boxes are pretty, pretty vanilla as far as witchcraft goes. It's kind of straight down the middle. We just get our basics, which is, nothing wrong with basics for sure. But I would love to hear some peculiar things that you guys might actually use. So the scroll that we just talked about is inscribed with some items that you may not have considered magical and how they can be used. You can copy this information to your grimoire, Book of Shadows, or you can simply paste the sheet inside your spell book. You can also frame these guys and hang them on your wall if you are so inclined. And then with Witch Casket, we always get a little enamel pin. And this month we get this little terrarium with another little mushroom inside it. So it's Peculiar Potions enamel pin. An enchanting magical bottle enamel pin designed exclusively for our subscribers. Wear this to add magic to your jacket, bags, scarves, or include in your creative wall displays. And then that reminds me of Death Becomes Her. If you guys have never seen that movie with Meryl Streep, Bruce Willis, and Goldie Hawn, go watch it because it is hilarious and it is one of my very favorite movies. Next up, we have one of my favorite things is the crystals. So we're going to take a gander. We have a chunk of petrified wood. What? All right. So we have a fossilized wood created when minerals replace the organic materials in wood, turning it to stone. Petrified wood is a beautiful stone for grounding. It calms and brings balance, symbolizing transformation over time. It can help anyone changing their path by giving them faith in the future and trust in the universe. Now, if you don't need this stone, then you are a much better off person than I am. Because I feel like you can never have enough faith in the universe or the future. Never know. It's a lovely little stone. I'm excited for that. Because you guys know I love the crystals. I love them. All right, let's see what else is in here. So we have a couple of things. I don't know which one to do. I don't know what to do first. What are these? They're all in boxes. I can't even tell. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to this little red thing, this little red bag. So, what is that? What is that? Oh my! Look at her. That is not what I was expecting to come out of here. All right, I think there was a little tag, and we've got obviously a little divine power, witchcraft, divine power, this little statue inside, a goddess crystal holder, this beautiful wooden statue to represent the goddess divine feminine, designed to carefully hold a small magical crystal, rune, or talisman of your choosing. So there's a little divot right there for, this sweet little terrarium on the back of the card. So really we could take that. That is the perfect little size for her to hold, if you guys could see that. Yeah, that's a lovely little thing to have sitting on your altar, guiding and holding that stone. That's amazing. All right. And so let's read what they have to say about that. Beautiful acacia wood statue to represent the goddess divine feminine. And then obviously she is made to hold a small crystal or rune or talisman that you might like to have with you. Next up, we have, let's go with this little guy. So we have this lovely little box, right? And it is a potion vial pendant, a beautiful yet practical pendant for carrying your tinctures, elixirs, and potions. I guess I'm supposed to open it this way. Oh, and this is one of those little glass, I guess that's some hot glue to go away. These are one of these little glass vials. that are always so cute and were popular a number of years ago. So you can put those little mini chips of any stone, any sort of liquid you might like. It's got a little teeny tiny cork to fit right in there. That's lovely. Sweet little necklace. Yeah, I remember these being kind of all the rage not too terribly long ago, I feel like. I feel like these were really popular. So there's our little glass vial pendant. So I'm going to leave that open so you guys can look at that. So let's read what they have to say about this. A beautiful yet practical pendant for carrying your tinctures, elixirs, and potions. Whether you need a charm for protection, healing, good fortune, or love, this is a beautiful way to stay connected to your magic. And then next we have this little bag of cards, I think. They feel like wood though. Spellcraft Grimoire cards. Oh, they're just really thick. They're not wooden. They're just really thick. But they are bowed a little bit. So I'm guessing maybe not so friendly for shuffling. No, these are so thick I don't know that you could. So we have, what do we say? These beautiful spellcraft cards were designed with love and positive energy and with the modern witch in mind. We hope you enjoy them and find them useful in your practice. Use them to represent their individual qualities on your altar or in your spell work. Incorporate them into spells and rituals. Add them to your book of shadows or grimoire. So they were designed with love and positive energy and with the modern witch in mind. We hope you enjoy them and find them useful. Use them to represent their individual qualities on your altar or in your spell work. Incorporate them into spells and rituals. Add them to your book of shadows. So we just read that. So here are some of the cards. I will hold them up if you would like to pause and read them. I'm not going to read through all of them for you. Coins. We have gold. Ooh, and these are really thick. Not sure if you can see how thick those are. But I guess I should move these down so you can actually see them as I go through them. There we go. We have iron nails. We have keys. Keys are one of my favorite. I've been wearing those since I was a kid. Around my neck, mirrors. Pins and needles, or pins or needles. Red brick dust. Salt. Silver. Oops, I got two. Sorry, guys. Oh, these two just don't want to separate. They're like magnetized. There we go. We have sand and smoke. So that is our little set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the cover. So 13. So, and next up we have Altar Anomalous in this little box. Don't know what it is. Maybe it's a bottle. Use this beautiful anomalous to hold small posies of flowers or herbs, matches, incense sticks, or anything else that takes your fancy. So I thought it might be a little jar or bottle, but it appears to be a base. So a little silvery vase would be lovely with a little flower or two in there, little teeny bouquet, little mini bouquet. And that then the write up just basically says what the box says. I feel like I do that most often. I don't feel like you guys are able to see this though. So I want you to be able to see all the items that you get in this box. And then we have the very last item, which is a bigger item, or at least a bigger box. We have a magical basswood writing set. Whether it's writing in a book of shadows, journaling, coven correspondence, noting manifestation goals, affirmations, or sigils, all witches know that there is a great power in the written word. With this in mind, we designed this stunning wooden quill and ink set to add a little extra magic to your art, to your work. Created from basswood, which is great for creative endeavors and enchantments. So there's your little wooden quill pen and some ink. And this is Besom brown ink. So this would be a quill pen, a nib. And so here is our nib. For those of you who are familiar with fountain pens. And then this here is the plume, what would traditionally be just a feather with a cut quill to make a nib for a writing utensil. They're kind of throwing it back. This is obviously wood. I am left-handed, but I am also right-handed as well. So yeah, and this lovely little thing of brown ink. I do feel like, I believe it was Witch Casket that sent us a quill pen not too many months ago. I want to say like in November, October. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was. Witch Casket. Maybe I'm just not remembering properly. But I feel like maybe we're starting to run into some repeat sort of items. Like I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, that I do feel like maybe some of these folks that do these boxes get together and discuss what they're going to do, because I feel like each month it comes out and there's kind of a shared theme, and maybe it's just coincidence. Maybe I'm being conspiracy theorist, but I do feel like one does a candle tray and the next one does a candle tray. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just feel like maybe they're in this together. Maybe there's a conspiracy. Who knows? But let me know what you think of this box. I would love to hear your opinions. I mean, I know like I always have opinions, but I love to hear from you guys whether you would, if you were new, if you've gotten this box before, are you happy with this one? Are you disappointed in this one? If you do not have this one, would you sign up for this subscription based on these videos? I'm having to make some kind of hard choices on getting rid of some of these subscriptions that I'm having, because I feel like I've been really super disappointed with a number of them, and will be kind of calling out the ones that I don't wish to receive anymore. I've already dropped one or two, and maybe I might start looking into some newer boxes, or maybe just stop this whole subscription box game altogether. Not sure. I was hoping to do these videos as kind of a service for you guys. So you could see what's in these individual boxes if you were interested in purchasing one. You could kind of make your decision. I know I watched a number of videos when I was looking to see which ones I wanted to buy. So I'm hoping that this is helping you guys in some way, shape, or form. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear what you guys do in your own practice. Like, this is about the peculiar oddities. What kind of weird items do you use that aren't traditional? I would love, love, love to hear about that and to start a conversation with you guys. I also mentioned like some of these items that I get that I don't find super useful in my practice, though someone else might just be over the moon for the item, because everybody's practice is individual and personal. Um, and so I'm thinking about opening like an eBay shop or an Etsy shop or something like that to kind of share the wealth with you guys, that might see an item that I've unboxed that you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't live without it. Where I'm like, man, maybe not so much for me. I would love to be able to kind of pass these items on to be used and loved, and cared for. So let me know if you guys would be interested in anything like that. I would love to hear from you. Anything that you all have to say is great. I try to get back to comments as quickly as possible. And thank you so much for choosing my video and for all of your wonderful previous comments, likes, subscribes, all of those things. You guys have been so absolutely wonderful and accommodating and amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so, so very grateful that you chose to watch this video. And until the next time that I post, I look forward to seeing you there.